I'm Catherine Thompson, Technology Analyst at Edison, and I'm here today with David Guyatt, CEO, and Rupert Hutton, CFO of Osirium. David, do you think you could talk us through the highlights of your interims?
Yes, thanks, Catherine. I'll briefly take you through what I regard as three main highlights of the period, just for simplicity. In general, I think we made good progress against our stated goals, but certainly the main story headline, if you like, has got to be about our new customer acquisitions in H1. We won a total of 31 new customers, which was a record achievement by some considerable margin, I'm pleased to say. Our PAM solution found its way through our partner network into many NHS trusts, the details of which I'll cover off later, but it has certainly opened up many more potential land and expand upsells for the future. Because, you know, our land and expand strategy is a key part of it, and our growth and coverage story improves as a result. We are continuing to add additional licenses to our existing customers in line with that land and expand strategy, which is of course further underpinned by our customer retention rate, which is still up at 99%. It's a very impressive indicator, I think, of confidence and commitment by our customer base. So finally, our partner engagement is also one of the key cornerstone strategies. We're certainly expanding our customer network again, which I'll add more colour later on. But I think just to recap, those three highlights for H1, 31 new customers, our land and expand is still driving that 99% customer retention, and our channel expansion continues to deliver results in those new territories.
Rupert, could you talk us through financial performance in H1?
Yeah, certainly. Thank you, Catherine. As David said, the biggest thing for me in the first half of 2021 was the fact we actually landed over 30 new customers. During 2020, the whole of 2020, not just the first half, we landed 16, which was still a good number for us. So to land 30 was a real step change in the business, and that presents us with further land and expand opportunities into H2 and beyond. Revenue is up nicely at 5% in the first half, which gives us a 35% CAGR since float. Bookings up 19%, which is a great 59% CAGR since float. And deferred revenue obviously follows the bookings, and the revenue number up 17% with a 30% CAGR. The revenue split between subscriptions and services is 84%, which has been very consistent throughout the whole history of the company. And one thing I'm sure all investors will be interested in is the cash balance, which we successfully raised £2 million in April and May of this year. And speaking to you, in July 21, we had still over £2 million in the bank, boosted by our R&D tax credit, which came in at 0.59 million. David's mentioned the NHS, but we also have added bookings in pharmaceuticals, financial services, education, and higher education is also new customer bookings in the year to date. In Asia Pacific, we've added a new value-added reseller who's very self-sufficient, and we've added 3 or 4 new customers in that region, which really seems to be getting the PAM story, and that's really good news for us. We've added new customers in Canada and the Middle East as well in the first half, so it isn't just all about the NHS, obviously critically important, but actually through these value-added resellers, they're self-sufficient, and we've added those resellers abroad.
And you recently published a survey on company attitudes to ransomware. Could you discuss the results of the survey and also the implications for you?
So first of all, what is ransomware? Let's cover off that. It's actually one of the biggest security problems and most challenging forms of cybercrime that organizations face today from the internet. Ransomware is a form of malicious software, malware, if you like, that encrypts files and documents on anything from a single PC all the way up to an entire network, including those servers. Victims can often be left with few choices, quite frankly. They can either regain access to their encrypted network by paying a ransom to the criminals, or restore from backups, or hope that there is a decryption key available. or in fact, in truth, or to start again all the way from scratch, which is not always the best way forward. As regards our ransomware survey, it revealed that nearly 80% of businesses had experienced at least one ransomware attack, with nearly 70% of them occurring in the past 12 months. Reassuringly, about 70% of businesses now accept that they need to step up their investment in ransomware defences, which of course is good news from Osirium's perspective, because our latest Fast Protect product offering will very quickly close off ransomware attacks, all packaged up into a simple and easy deployable solution for less than £5,000. It really is a fascinating subject, actually, and the statistics that came out of the survey is definitely worth a visit on our website.
Could you discuss your bookings intake in H1, including progress you've made signing up new customers?
As a reminder, we finished last year, i.e. COVID year, the big COVID year, with a record Q4 under our belt. And then we promptly followed that up with a record Q1 in this year, which was primarily fueled by a surge in demand from the NHS, which was triggered by a government-sponsored initiative via NHS Digital to emphasise the vulnerability of NHS backup systems to cyber attacks, and how PAM solutions such as ours can stop such attacks. This opportunity was expertly executed by the team and ultimately allowed us to close 31 new customers in H1, compared to 16 for the whole of the previous year. And now it's also worth mentioning that in that period, we also maintained our customer retention performance of 99%, which of course provides us with a very sound foundation for our land and expand strategy, particularly with our new NHS customers, because their confidence and commitment have demonstrated that we can be confident of agreeing expansion contracts once more in those deployments that have been bedded down over the past 6 or 7 months.
Could you give us an update on your partner strategy?
We've adopted a channel first strategy with all our new business now being transacted via partners. It's a simple yet a very effective partner program. We provide a deal registration process that protects those partners who bring their own new sales opportunities. And as a result of this program, by the way, we've seen a tenfold increase, at least, in partner deal registrations over the last 12 months or so. So while our channel momentum builds, we continue to invest in our lead generation and marketing capability as well, which further helps to build the creation of those new opportunities in new territories. Such territories, of course, open up new opportunities, and we have very pleased to say that we have both regional distributors and local reseller partners in the UK, and of course in the UK, Middle East and Africa, Poland, Turkey, in the Balkans, in Iberia, Benelux, Nordics, and Switzerland, of course, Germany and Austria, and more recently in Singapore and Hong Kong. So there really is a tide of partner engagement now going on at the moment. Our marketing team proactively create reusable joint marketing resources for our partners, such as product campaigns and white papers, case studies and the like. And not forgetting webinars, of course, which can all of which can be rebranded and reused with these partners in their territories.
And finally, to wrap up, could you discuss the company's outlook on both a short and a medium-term basis?
Well, there's no doubt that COVID lockdowns have accelerated a shift to remote online environments for many organisations. And as a result, the threat of cybercrime is even more present than ever. Our PAM and PPA solutions, for example, provide a critical service for organisations of all different sizes and shapes. And it's still one of the fastest growing areas of cybersecurity that's around, predicted to grow to a combined market size of well over $20 billion by 2026. So it's a massive opportunity for us to continue to pursue. While we have seen growing awareness of privileged access security across the spectrum, we have experienced a substantial number of bookings in the healthcare market, in large part as a result of the funding for NHS Trust via via the NHS digital campaign that I mentioned earlier for PAM projects. The success in servicing this core market segment has provided the group with some powerful use cases and certainly examples that help us target further new customer acquisitions within the NHS. So despite persistent uncertainty in our end markets as a result of COVID, we believe that we will continue to close significant new business wins, particularly within the NHS sector, but also financial services and education. And we certainly expect our land and expand strategy will continue to secure our customers' loyalty and commitment. And finally, as the benefits of PAM and IT process automation solutions become more and more mainstream, so our sales pipeline will steadily build, and our confidence in the PAM security opportunity certainly increases day by day, particularly with the recent winning of our 100th customer in mind. That really is a landmark achievement, which again sets the scene for our future success. In the COVID year 2020, we won our 50th customer, and in 2021 we have just won our 100th customer. Surely this is proof that momentum in the PAM and the process automation market is building very strongly.